Hi everybody, this is Donnie Vaughn. For the Marketing Twins, you can find us online at marketingtwins.com. This tutorial I'm going to show you is how to work within the menus, or what we call the navigation bar, with just these options here, starting with Home and Dr. Stezik and Meet the Staff all the way to Contact. The way you get to those and edit those, and we'll talk about how to add things, is you come down here to Appearance and come down to Menus. From here, you can see, and don't worry about all this stuff up here, don't worry about this. What you're worried about is this stuff right here. You can see the Home all the way to Contact matches everything right up here. So there's a couple things that we can do. One, if we want to add another menu bar up there from a page that we just created. So in another tutorial, we created a page for families. So you can see that listed here. These are all the pages that are listed. You can click View All or Search or whatever, but the most recent ones show up right here, so it makes it nice and easy to find. So we're going to click For Families, and we're going to add to the menu. Now, notice what happens when we run out of space here, because we don't have much space. This is all we've got room for, and that's going to be too big, but I'll show you anyway. I'm going to save it, and now I've saved, and I refresh my browser. You can see that it kind of wraps around, and that's not what we want. It's going to look ugly that way. So what we want to do is we can make a sub-menu of this. So let's take this thing, which is kind of a click and drag it. Let's say we put it under Medical Topics, but instead of putting it right there, it would just simply be another button. We don't have room for another button, but if I make it and slide it just slightly over to the right, notice that it indents, and when it does, this makes it a sub-menu. So I'll show you. I've updated the page now. So now I'm going to update my browser. We're back to where everything fits on one line, but notice what happens when I hover over Medical Topics. You have 4 families that are listed here. I can click on that. I'm going to open up in a new tab for a reason, and I'm going to copy that URL because I need that. And so you have this submenu. That might be an option that if you wanted to add an additional page later on, to make room for it, you might want to slide Meet the Staff over just a bit. And now that becomes a sub-menu under Meet the Doctor. So people go to Meet the Doctor and they can also meet the staff. So you have some different options there. Now, I'm also going to show you, let's say we wanted to create a menu option at the top that says, click here for families. But we don't want to change the page title for, it says for families. We want the title of the page to still be for families, but we want the menu bar to say something differently. This is where this custom links can come in. So what you first have to decide is, where do you want it to link to when they click on it? Well, I've copied that URL earlier because we want this to go to the families page. But the menu item label, which is the same thing as Medical Topics and Clinical Research and Contact, etc., is, let's say, unique or click for families. And then we could add the menu. We can then save the menu. And now, when we update the page, we got enough room. So now it says click for families. And when you go to that page, instead of it saying click for families somewhere else, it just says for families. So it's a way of kind of creating a custom menu bar of something that, so if it's just a nice and easy way of creating a custom menu bar is really what it is. And so we like that feature. I'm going to put everything back, but if you have any other questions, let me know. You can contact us at Donnie at marketingtwins.com.